guys, we're just getting up to our combine here in grain cart. We got to finish off this field for our neighbor. There's about 4 acres left. I couldn't quite get it off last night. Got a little tough and we had everything full, so we had to stop. But we're gonna get everything warmed up, greased up, and clip this off. And like I said, we got to make 3 moves today, and I am by myself, so I'm gonna have to hire my mom to taxi me back and forth so I can get all the trucks in the head and combine where we need to be. And unfortunately, today we need to move from the farthest north to the farthest south on our farm, so it's about a 5-mile move. So it'll be fun, real fun. Please start. That's good. Okay, good. Okay, so we're gonna rip off this last 4 acres. Combine's empty. We're gonna put it in the grain cart. We're gonna get everything home. I gotta change air filters, fill up with fuel, and we're gonna go all the way to our north. And there's about 8 acres up there. So let's get it done. And I need to untarp the grain cart. All right, let's service the combine. I just have a couple main grease points that I hit. Never mind, the grease gun battery died. We'll have to do it after these 4 acres. Okay, hopefully that's not any indication of how this day is gonna start. Let's get everything fired back up. Use Field Do Drive. This is little like hockey puck looking thing, and it plugs into your CAN bus, and it sends the CAN bus signals through from your combine, your factory system, wirelessly to Field Do on your iPad, which is really cool because I'm doing this for a neighbor. I have all his field information in here, and at the end I can just create a PDF with like 1 click and send that to him, so he knows exactly how his field did. And pretty cool. It was going well last night, and I'm expecting it to go good today. It's gonna be a push. Cross your fingers, guys. Alrighty. Gonna turn the GPS on. Okay. Accept the warning screen. Everything came back up from last night. And I'm gonna start the rotor and listen for any weird sounds. I know it may sound goofy, but listen for anything weird. All right. Hammer time. And I'm already dragging. I went like 200 feet before something broke, so that's all right. I hope this isn't how the rest of the day goes, but let's go figure out what went wrong here. All right, this is bad. Let's see what's going on. That's what happens, and this drags along. Oh, I'm missing a section right here. Well, this is my toolbox, tool bag. Let's put it on the ground. It's super organized. As you can tell, I got all my wrenches over here and all my pliers over there. Super easy to find things in here. I need a 10mm, which shouldn't be a problem at all. I have a lot of 10mm. I should find that right away. Huh? Look at that. Here's a section that's old. The nice ones, they cut pretty good, but that one's broke. That one's bent. It'll work for now. Oh, that one's really dull. Okay, brand new one. Okay. Let's get this fixed.
This guard's broke, but I don't have them with me. I'll fix it at home.
It works. And we have another problem.
That's bad.
All right, again. All right, well that's it for this field. Let's get to the next one. All right guys, real quick before we go to our next field, let me just give you a real quick rundown of what I need to do. I need to stop at the farm, I need to blow the air filter out, I need to grease the combine, I need to get the semi over to the field, I need to come back here, get the head, and then get the combine over there. Okay, that's it. Let's go. All right, I gotta go get the head, but I need a vehicle, and that's all I got. She's cold-blooded, so let's get it started and get it unhooked, and we'll leave it run for a minute while I blow the combine off. Like I said, she's cold-blooded. Let's let it warm up. I just hit my knee. All right, so I just realized this truck, I didn't realize it, but I just forgot this truck has an inoperable four-wheel drive system. So once I get going, I don't want to stop. Hey, would you come through the farm, through the back way to Cagney and Marcus's? I'm going by that field by Dougie. All right, back at it. This will be the last time the combine shut down today, but I think it'll be worth it. All right, second field of the day. Let's get it started. And I think this time though, I'm gonna get you guys out and about on the combine. Hopefully I don't lose you. And hopefully you enjoy some of the shots. One little issue here, for some reason on this field. Unhook the head on the last field, bring it here, hook it back up, and now my right center header height sensor is not working. So it's not letting me go down. I have to hit resume a couple times in order to get down into that float position. So I don't know, I think this feels pretty small. I might clip this off and deal with it, and then when I move, go get the blower and move that sensor and blow it out and plug it and unplug it, because that always works, you know, like when you call the tech department and they have you shut it off and turn it back on, like that thing. So that's what I'm going to do, see if that changes anything. If not, I might have to just muscle through it here today, because I can't really stop. So it is working, it's just kind of a real inconvenience at the moment. All right, now I gotta go grab the semi. I just got the semi to the field, so while I'm out here, I'm gonna wiggle that sensor because wiggling it's gotta help, right? All right, pretty sure that fixed it. And just an update on the wiggle fix. Didn't work. No, I gotta move. I gotta go through the farm driveway in order so I don't have to fold my bins down. So, all right, bye. Forgot to put my ladder in. I always do that. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, sounds good. Bye. We're gonna play combine chicken. This will be interesting. But I'm a nice guy and I'm gonna pull off. Actually, this is our field just to our right here. That is a weird color machine. Huh. Alright. Alright, we're to our next field. Alright, let's go get the head. We're gonna ride back, we'll get the semi-truck, and we'll get this clipped off, and we got one more move. Hopefully we can get done in time. Oh, sorry, I had to use the restroom. It was 2 aisles down and on the left. That might have fixed that sensor problem. It probably did. Okay, let's get this one done. All right, I just got a rock stuck in the combine. So the rock sensor went off. So we have to shut the head off, reverse the feeder. So I'm reversing it for a little bit here. And okay, I think that's good. And now we need to lift up and back up at the same time. And that shuts our rock track. But we need to get out and remove the rock. So let's get out and do that. All right, I do not see a rock. I'm not sure what's going on. But I'm gonna triple check here. Oh boy, something just broke bad. Oh, that's not good, that's not good. That is bad. Oh boy. I was just cleaning a rock out of the head because the rock sensor went off. And when I get out, I don't like turning the rotors on and off all the time, so I just leave them run. Put the machine in park, idle it down. While I was doing that, something broke really bad. Like I seen bearings go flying, like little ball bearings. So now I got to figure out what happened. All right, so we've had trouble with this bearing in the past. Oh boy. There's a bearing behind the variable speed feeder house pulley, the sheave, and that's gone out in the past actually twice on us. And it just went out again, like right now. That bearing is non-greasable, and there's really nothing else I can do but change it out. I mean, it just went out last year and the year before. So that is not good, guys. That is not good. I am not gonna get finished today. All right, I gotta make a couple phone calls. All right, that big bearing on the feeder house drive, that one blew up again. I don't know what to say, guys. Let's go home and see if we can get it fixed yet today. The good thing is I have the bearing. The bad thing is it takes a few hours to get it fixed. So I guess it doesn't pay to get too down in the dumps. Let's go back to the shop and start turning some wrenches. All right, guys, before we get started, let me just show you what needs to happen. This big belt right here has to come off, okay? I have to separate that sheave. That entire sheave needs to come off, okay? That is not light. That's probably a couple 100 pounds. That's bolted to a shaft, and there's the bearing on the shaft. That's the bearing that went bad. So, let's go. All right, I'm to the point where I got the bolt on the shaft loose. I got the hydraulic adjuster off. But it comes down to just, I need another set of hands. So I know my cousin Russ is gonna be here about 3 o'clock, which is about 15 minutes from now. So we're gonna use some bars to pry that sheave apart, basically just so I can get the belt off. And get the belt off and I'll be able to pull that sheave right off and work on the bearing, put the bearing back on, put everything back together. Sounds pretty simple. It's not quite as easy because parts are big and heavy, bolts are big, so. Who's sitting in the buddy seat?
Me.
You're in the buddy seat? Are you the shop boy?
No.
And the tractor boy?
Yeah, I'm a tractor boy.
All right. I like you as a tractor boy. All right, we just closed the cover. Just got it done. I was just under an hour, so we're getting pretty good at it. But that is a non-greasable bearing, like I've stated before. I think this winter I'm gonna try to get some sort of grease search system on there and a different bearing that's greasable to squeeze it. Well, to squeeze out the water. It looked like there was a moisture in it and that bearing was rusty, just like the other ones did. So if we can just grease it just to prevent the water from sitting in there, I think that'll make those things last a lot longer. So that's the plan. We're gonna get back at it. I got a rider. Are you coming with me? Okay, now we got riders, so let's get going. All right, guys, the combine works. The bearing is fixed. I got this field done, and now I gotta go back and get the semi so I can unload. I am full. I don't want to go down the road full. I did pick up a rider. Unfortunately, he is sleeping on the job right now. So he was doing good with me watching for rocks, but I think I'm gonna have to cut his pay a little bit this week, especially if he's gonna do stuff like this. So yeah, let's go get the semi. We're gonna empty, take the semi down to the next field, take the combine down to the next field, take the truck down to the head down to the next field, and get that started. I do have to pick my kids up, and then I gotta get them to bed, and then come back and finish that last. There's like 14 acres, 15 acres left. I think we should be able to rattle that off tonight, no problem. So that's the plan. All right, so this guy's full. He's gonna go back to the farm and he'll be parked for the night. And we already got another truck waiting for us. at the next field. So that'll save us a little time.
He knew his chest.
All right, another just wonderful turn of events here. I was just gonna take the head. I got in the truck, and remember when I said that the four-wheel drive was inoperable on this thing, on that truck? Yeah. She's stuck. One-wheel drive is all it's got. So, now I'm gonna take the head off and move the truck, put the head back on, and keep moving. So, but just another wonderful, wonderful thing. Good. Now we can set it back down in a dry spot and away we'll be. Let's do this again. Okay, come on, girl. The old 7.3. Seriously? And it just shut off on me. Oh, thank gosh. Almost didn't make her there. All right, we really need to fix the four-wheel drive in this truck. That is not even funny. Check out that moon. Is that not the coolest thing you've seen in a long time? All right, we made it. Let's go get the next thing. All right, back in the combine to get this down to the field. It's gonna be a little bit long of a drive to get there, but we will get there. Well, we're working on the last field of the night. If it wasn't for that bearing going out, I think we would have had her wrapped up by now, but such is life. So we're gonna get this wrapped up and get everything home. So get a couple rides back and forth. This happens to be the farthest ride, like I said, but we'll get it all home, get it all in the shed, and it can rain tomorrow. We'll be all done. Let me turn a light on here. Oh my gosh. I'm finished. And the last 2 hours was a struggle. It was struggle bus city. The beans get really damp. The ground gets damp when that sun goes down. And lots and lots of trouble sliding on the head. The head, like right where it cuts, it accumulates just a little bit of like leaves and some soybeans, and it starts to ball up and create this big pile. And then if you go too far, you drag ground with it, and it happens like every 10 feet in some of those passes. And sometimes I could, go quite a ways, and then the next pass it was, lifting up 15 times. Not to mention the beans are extremely tough. I was down to 2 miles an hour there for a while, just to get them through the machine, because the beans themselves the stalks pick up moisture, and they become very like rubber bandy. They're not dry and brittle, and the combine does not like that. But we made it. We did it before the rain. Never give up, kids. Don't ever give up. I struggled, but we did it. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed me struggle a little bit. I did not expect it to be that big of a struggle. I was hoping I could get done, go pick up the kids from grandma's and have a normal night, but such is life. So, all right, thanks for watching.